we'll move from south to north. We had, of course, the Holdenville, then Morris, and then the Coweta-Wagner area. We have some smaller issues in Okemah, Henrietta, Sapulpa. None of the nation's main facilities were impacted. A lot of rural damage, a lot of trees, a multitude of homes, some in the nation's inventory, some are not. Then, of course, the 2 fatalities in Holdenville. So it pretty much covered the entire nation during the event from Friday through Sunday. The emergency management's emergency operations center was live starting on Friday and ran through Sunday, where we coordinate with Lighthorse, with the state of Oklahoma, with the counties, with all the county sheriffs, the fire departments, emergency services, ambulances, and then we work as a go-between for Lighthorse just to ensure that they have the things when they're on ground. Then, of course, working with the state and FEMA, should there be a declared disaster, that all falls underneath my office. Our officers were on scene for search and rescue, and unfortunately, of the 2 that fatalities, both of which our Lighthorse officers were a part of that event. We were as the communications, the nation's new communication system really shined through this event, as we could talk from Holdenville all the way, here in Okmulgee. They couldn't get a hold of ambulances. They called us. We were able to go through another county EM that butts up with Holdenville, with Hughes County, and talk to ambulance services and get them on scene to support our officers. Now, Morris had probably the most structural damage just due to all of the tree debris and because it was in town. That's kind of where the differences lie, is when there's, damage in a town as opposed to out in the rural areas. Chief Hill signed that document this morning, and then we'll work with the counties in order to meet the threshold to move forward with either a formal declaration by the nation, or if we will partner with the counties and to make sure that the state has enough in cost to get a declaration which will cover, a multitude of counties that are outside of our boundaries. So really it's a teamwork thing that, the nation has the opportunity anytime that we have a disaster that meets a certain threshold to request our own declaration. We also have the opportunity, if the state receives a disaster declaration, that we can use that state declaration but still go directly to FEMA, and our documents don't go through the state and down. They would follow the same path. There's just a lot less work for us, and let's say our damages don't meet the threshold and the state does, then we can use that direct and still get a reimbursement for all of our costs. We had Senator Mark Wayne Mullen was in the Lighthorse Command truck at Holdenville yesterday. I received a call from the State Office of Emergency Management this morning that, as they call her, F1, which is the FEMA administrator, will be in Sulphur tomorrow and plans to come to Holdenville. So, we will be in Holdenville should F1 come to Holdenville.